I'm continuing my reading now, and what I'm doing in this series is read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a little bit as I move along. Right now, I am still in the Book of Numbers, and this will be chapter 22, but I will mention in this chapter we do have a small portion of the Joseph Smith translation. What this is it is an inspired correction or translation of the Bible done by Joseph Smith to restore those portions that had been lost over the years. So, one other thing, I do have my son with me here right now. See, he's going to be off camera most of the time. My wife's also here, and she refuses to come on camera at all. So, yeah. So he's going to be playing around with his mother in the background, and so you may hear him in the background while I'm doing this video. So you go to your mother. Here we go. Chapter 22. Balak offers money and cattle and great honor to Balaam to curse Israel. The Lord forbids Balaam to do so. An angel opposes Balaam on the way. It's a somewhat long chapter, so we'll see if we can get through it in one video. And the children of Israel set forward and pitched in the plains of Moab on this side Jordan by Jericho. And Balak, the son of Zippor, saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites. And Moab was sore afraid with the people, because they were many. And Moab was distressed because of the children of Israel. And Moab said unto the elders of Midian, Now shall this company lick up all that are round about us, as the ox licketh up the grass of the field. And Balak, the son of Zippor, was king of the Moabites at that time. He sent messengers, therefore, unto Balaam, the son of Beor, to Pethor, which is by the river of the land of the children of his people, to call him, saying, Behold, there is a people come out from Egypt. Behold, they cover the face of the earth, and they abide over against me. Nathaniel, no, you got to stay down. Yeah. Come now, therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people, for they are too mighty for me. Peradventure I shall prevail, that we may smite them, and that I may drive them out of the land. For I wot that he whom thou blessest is blessed, and he whom thou cursest is cursed. And the elders of Moab and the elders of Midian departed with the rewards of divination in their hand, and they came unto Balaam, and spake unto him the words of Balak. Let us pause here a moment. Where all this is taking place, I will talk about more in a future video when I talk about the maps and travelings. But this is the Moabites. Balak has just seen Israel annihilate the Amorites, and he's getting worried. But instead of going to his own gods, he sends to Balaam. And he's asking Balaam to curse Israel. And he says, I know, I wot that he whom thou blessest is blessed, and he whom thou cursest is cursed. In other words, Balaam has a reputation. Balaam has a reputation for cursing and blessing. And that when he curses, people are cursed, and when he blesses, they are blessed. And so he is asking Balaam to come and use this gift of blessing and cursing to help him defeat Israel. So, verse 9, And God came unto Balaam and said, What men are these with thee? And Balaam said unto God, Balak, the son of Zippor, king of Moab, hath sent unto me, saying, Behold, there is a people come out of Egypt, which covereth the face of the earth. Come now, curse me them. Peradventure I shall be able to overcome them and drive them out. And God said unto Balaam, Thou shalt not go with them. Thou shalt not curse the people, for they are blessed. And Balaam rose up in the morning and said unto the princes of Balak, Get you into your land, for the Lord refuseth to give me leave to go with you. And the princes of Moab rose up, and they went unto Balak, and said, Balaam refuseth to come with us. So apparently they came, and they were spending the night, as was common, when you come to visit somebody, you would usually or frequently be given accommodations for the night. And in the night, God tells Balak, don't do it. These guys, and Balaam says, okay. And he gets up the next day, sends them on their way, says, I can't go with you. So we see that Balak is most likely a true prophet. He understands God, he knows God, he has some power, at least from God, to bless and curse. Most likely he is one of the few remaining from other. Israel wasn't the only faithful people in the old world. Before, at the time of Abraham, there were other faithful people. So, anyways, verse 15. And Balak sent yet again princes more, and more honorable than they. And they came to Balaam, and said unto him, Thus saith Balak the son of Zippor, Let nothing, I pray thee, hinder thee from coming unto me, for I will promote thee unto very great honor, and I will do whatsoever thou sayest unto me. Come therefore, I pray thee, curse me this people. And Balaam answered and said unto the servants of Balak, If Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the word of the Lord my God, to do less or more. Now therefore I pray you, tarry ye also here this night, that I may know what the Lord will say unto me, more. And God came unto Balaam at night, and said unto him, If the men come to call thee, rise up and go with them. But yet the word which I shall say unto thee, that shalt thou do. And Balaam rose up in the morning, and saddled his ass, and went with the princes of Moab. Now here's our one Joseph Smith translation, and this is a very important one. Of course, all of them are really, well, not all of them. Some of them are minor things, but this changes the dynamic of the story. Going back to verse 20, right? And God came unto Balaam at night, and said unto him, If the men come to call thee, rise up and go with them. But yet the word which I shall say unto thee, that shalt thou do. So in this, according to the King James Version, God is telling Balaam to go. He's commanding Balaam. If they ask you to go, go. But, Joseph Smith translation, if the men come to call thee, rise up, if thou wilt go with them. But yet the word which I shall say unto thee shalt thou speak. So this is saying Balaam's choice to go with these men and talk to Balak was his own choice. And God is saying, look, if you want to go, go. Just don't say anything that I don't tell you to say. That gives a different perspective on this. This is now Balaam is making the choice to go. So, verse 22. And God's anger was kindled because he went, and the angel of the Lord stood in the way for an adversary against him. Now he was riding upon his ass, and his two servants were with him. And the ass saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand. And the ass turned aside out of the way, and went into the field. And Balaam smote the ass to turn her into the way. But the angel of the Lord stood in a path of the vineyards, a wall being on this side and a wall on that side. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she thrust herself onto the wall, and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall, and he smote her again. And the angel of the Lord went further, and stood in a narrow place, where was no way to turn, either to the right hand or to the left. And when the ass saw the angel of the Lord, she fell down under Balaam, and Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smote the ass with a staff. Okay, see now, if God commanded Balaam to go, then why is God getting mad that Balaam is going? But if God gave Balaam permission, he said, look, if you want to go, go. Just don't say anything that I don't tell you to say. Balaam's choosing to go. And now God is getting upset because he realizes, Balaam is at least considering cursing Israel, saying, oh, Balak is offering me a lot of money here. Maybe I could just give a little curse, kind of thing. And God's saying no. And he sends his angel. And we see Balak was obviously distracted because he doesn't see the angel. Only the ass sees the angel. But I do like this. Yeah, the angel sitting there in the road, so the ass turns off into the field. As they're going through the field, passing between these two walls, the angel moves over into their way. And so what does the ass do? It climbs over the wall to get away from the angel. And in doing so, hurts Balaam. It says crushes his foot. I don't think it was permanent damage, but, painful. And then finally the angel gets him cornered and the ass can't go anywhere else. And so she just sits down. And that's when Balaam gets really mad. So let us finish this. And the Lord opened the mouth of the ass, and she said unto Balaam, What have I done unto thee, that thou hast smitten me these 3 times? And Balaam said unto the ass, Because thou hast mocked me. I would there were a sword in my hand, for now would I kill thee. And the ass said unto Balaam, Am not I thine ass, upon which thou hast ridden ever since I was thine unto this day? Was I ever wont to do so unto thee? And he said, Nay. Then the Lord opened the eyes of Balaam, and he saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, and his sword drawn in his hand, and he bowed down his head and fell flat on his face. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, Wherefore hast thou smitten thine ass these 3 times? Behold, I went out to withstand thee, because thy way is perverse before me. And the ass saw me and turned from me these 3 times. Unless she had turned from me, surely now also I had slain thee and saved her alive. And Balaam said unto the angel of the Lord, I have sinned, for I knew not that thou stoodest in the way against me. Now therefore, if it displease thee, I will get me back again. So I like this. Balaam starts beating his ass, and the poor animal starts talking. And Balaam doesn't apparently bat an eye. He's not shocked at all to hear a donkey talk. And the donkey is reasoning with him, saying, Look, why are you beating me? So, well, because you've been disobeying me. And have I ever done this before? Have you ever thought that maybe there was a reason that I was doing this time? And that's when Balaam finally sees the angel, and the angel tells him, Look, that animal just saved your life 3 times. And now Balaam is saying, Look, you're right. I had some conflicting intentions. I was wrong, and I'll just go back now, and we'll be all good. Verse 35. And the angel of the Lord said unto Balaam, Go with the men, but only the word that I shall speak unto thee, that thou shalt speak. So Balaam went with the princes of Balak. And when Balak heard that Balaam was come, he went out to meet him unto the city of Moab, which is in the border of Arnon, which is in the utmost coast. And Balak said unto Balaam, Did I not earnestly send unto thee to call thee? Wherefore camest thou not unto me? Am I not able indeed to promote thee to honor? And Balaam said unto Balak, Lo, I am come unto thee. Have I now any power at all to say anything? The word that God putteth in my mouth, that shall I speak. And Balaam went with Balak, and they came into Kirjath-Huzoth. And Balak offered oxen and sheep, and sent to Balaam and to the princes that were with him. And it came to pass on the morrow that Balak took Balaam and brought him up into the high places of Baal, that thence he might see the utmost part of the people. Okay. Balak offers to go back, but the angel says, No, you're already on your way, get going, but remember to only say what I tell you to say. And so Balaam goes, and Balak is a little upset. So why didn't you come the first time? I think Balak was like, you held out for a higher reward. You didn't come the first time, I offered you more, now you're coming. Why didn't you just come the first time? But Balaam again tells him, I can only say what the Lord tells me to say. But now they take him up into the hills, up into the mountains, so that they can see all the people of Israel. And we will get into what Balaam does next in the next video.